I'm back for another review and another review of my books again. So this is fun to be able to review my own stuff. So this is my Collage One Layer at a Time series. I went over book 1 before. This one is my abstract collage paper, circles, dots, and ovals. So 40 unique designs. They are my designs. These books are actually at, I've got them selling on Amazon. You can get them in the paper format or digital. So on the KDP site, you can do the digital. So I'm just going to kind of flip through the book and give you an idea of what's in it. So you can see the designs. That's of course me. Yay. But I wanted to pick designs that were more of circles and dots, and these the original designs come from, majority of them are from my Gelli Plates. Total blank there. When I do my Gelli Plate designs, and then I scan them in and use them for different purposes. Some of them are done with pieces afterwards, like this one was done with paint on top of the Gelli Plate. Same thing with this one. But you can use these as well for like the reverse coloring, because you can come around, especially with this book with all the circles. You can come in and do a lot of interesting designs. But I liked a lot of the colors of this choice when I put this one together. I tried not to, none of my books should have any repeat designs. I really tried hard, but can't 100% guarantee it, but I really did try to make sure that I've always kept them separate. When I use them, that file ends up in a different area. Now this one, I just wanted to show you. So this is me actually printing them myself. So it comes out pretty close. It's slightly different in coloring, but still this is more of the books where, not the ones that I sell on Amazon, but the ones that I sell on my Etsy page. And I'm going to leave you a link for that, because I do sell different books on my Etsy page that are in both my printed version as well as the digital version. And then I also have hand painted papers. So that's a little bit different. So that's some yellow ones. We'll put that one aside. And then this one's very vibrant. But these papers, you can tear them out. You use them for your own collage projects, your scrapbooking, any of that kind of stuff. Or, hand drawing on them. One other thing I've done with these kind of papers, which is kind of fun, is I used my Cricut to cut it out. And I put a painting in the center, and then I cut it out and made this the frame. So then instead of like a regular boring mat, I used one of my painted designs as a matting. So just an idea, different things that you can do with them. And different colors, different color schemes. If you guys find that you want different designs, or you need a bunch of different colors, same colorings put together, I have thousands of designs that have been scanned in that I still haven't even put into books yet. So I've got plenty of options. Or, gee darn, I might have to actually make a painting day and make some more. So, there's always that. Doesn't take much to force me to want to paint. And I'd like to hear what kind of things you guys do with your collages and collage materials, especially if you get any of these books and then you comment below what you did with it and show us a picture of your project. That'd be kind of fun. So a lot of, like it's listed as circles, swirls, and dots and everything. So if you have a theme project going where, I like to this page, that you need to do something with those kind of shapes, then this is perfect book for you. But they're very colorful, very fun. And like I mentioned on the other book, they're white on the back, and that's so you get all the designs instead of me doing a 20-page book and you're getting 40 designs, but then you really only get 20 of them because you're only getting half of it. I wanted to make sure you guys got all 40 designs. So that was the end of that one. And like I mentioned in the other book, these are some projects that you can do. with them. So if you haven't seen my other video, this is one of my really large paintings that I have up on my wall. These are collage ones. These are actually giclées that I printed out of my paintings and sliced them up and put them on top to kind of give it a different design. I don't have the picture in here, but I have another painting that's in another room that I kept of mine, and that one is one of my fish paintings on top of a collage, and that one came out really cool. I like that one. But this is, you know, the back, so it shows you again some of the designs of the pieces. 40 of them in this book. And again, this is the abstract circles, dots, and ovals one. And I will leave links for both the printed copy, the digital copy, and I'll also leave you a link to my Etsy page where you can get the different you know, so my printed versions of them with my color. I have a commercial copier here. So with my color copier, you can get them, the whole book printed that way, and they're all loose. And then you also have your choice of it in a digital format, and then I also do the hand-painted papers themselves. So thank you for joining me, and happy creating.